Fitness changed my life. I went from being an overweight kid to, I would say, having a decent physique. Even now, I feel somewhat small. Feel small compared to other guys when I go to the gym. But I look good. I look athletic. I look like I lift. And that's enough. That's enough for me. For now, I think. At least when I'm not in spaces where I can compare myself. But that's beside the point. I remember in high school, I tried desperately to do a pull-up one time. There was a group. So like my PE class, we were just like having some free time. It was either before class or after class. Like it was like 10 minutes in between. And there's a group of guys that were in my PE class, and they were around a pull-up bar, and they were, I think, trying to see how many pull-ups, or doing a competition for pull-ups. And I saw them, and at the time I was watching a lot of fitness videos without actually like doing any like fitness at the time. And so, being the smart guy that I was, obviously, I walked it up to them and said that you're doing pull-ups wrong. In my mind, I felt like they were, because they were half repping it. And can you guess what they asked me? Or what they said to me? Well, let's see you do one. So I was confronted by a challenge. And, of course, my ego cannot take it. And therefore, I tried. And now, can you guess what happened? Because I can. So I stepped up to the bar, and I was tall enough to just grab it without like jumping or anything. So I grab it, I'm on my tippy toes, and then I try to pull. Like I literally tried to like pull myself, and then what ended up happening was this. Literally nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. Like I didn't move an inch. I didn't even move a centimeter, a millimeter. Like, if you were there, you would see me and then you would ask, can you try now? Like, you would be thinking that I haven't even tried yet. But, like, I was trying my hardest. And now, I can do at least one. I won't say how many, but I can do at least one. I say this story because fitness will improve your life as you dive deeper into it. Fitness has become such a big part of my life, and it was probably the one thing that I devoted the most time and attention to in high school, and maybe also in college. Because I become addicted to seeing myself improve, and seeing your body change and improve is just as equally addicting. So, on to why fitness will change your life. Your diet will improve. I used to eat donuts for breakfast, Hot Pockets, like pizza rolls. I had these like mini pizzas, like frozen mini pizzas. I'd eat like 2 or 3 of those. Donuts, I would eat like 2 or 3 for breakfast, maybe even 4. Hot Pockets, I would usually have 1 or 2. There'd be like these sandwiches or chicken. Oh, they're called chicken melts. Like these. I don't know what they call them. Not really sandwiches. Like, it's like just like a boat. Like if you imagine a boat, it's like, I don't know. It's like similar to this, except the back is like filled, or like back is like covered so that nothing like comes out, and there'll just be like a slab of like breaded chicken and then some cheese on it. It's microwavable. I would eat like 2 of those, maybe even 3 for breakfast. But anyway, it's literally just unhealthy, frozen, pre-cooked food. And I quit that because of fitness. For eating and for diet, fitness, I think, will guide you down 2 paths. Or rather, fitness won't guide you. You will guide yourself down 2 paths. You live to eat junk food. There's a reason. I just want to say it's a healthy reason, though. You're compensating for the junk that's in your life. On the other hand, you can eat healthily and nutritionally for your body so that it can lift at its most optimal. It's a commitment to your body. One is I lift so that I can eat. The other one is I eat so that I can lift. In my opinion, the second is better. The second is you won't drink as much if you're under 21. And I would hope that you don't drink, but if you do, if you go into fitness, you won't want to drink if you have the heart for fitness. Because same thing with diet. You can either lift to drink or not drink to lift. Because alcohol ruins your recovery and therefore your gains. As you become more engrossed in fitness, you will sacrifice things in order to commit to fitness, all the while becoming healthier. For me, I won't drink. I refuse to drink. 1, because of what it's going to do physically to my body, and 2, because of what I will do in the moment. So, I won't drink. Plus, I'm not of age, so that would be very illegal. Number 3 is your sleep will improve. And I feel like this is the same reason as diet and drinking. By becoming so focused on improving your gains, you will want to get in your sleep. You will want to sleep 7 to 9 hours a day. Or you'll have another reason to. Besides feeling better, being more intelligent, living longer. I can't think of any more. But like those 3 pretty big things. Not pretty, they are big things. And fitness made me realize how important sleep was. And therefore I focused on it. I get 7 to 8 hours every single day. Pretty much no matter what. Very rarely do I not do that. Number 4 is your physical body will improve. I mean, this is kind of like a known thing. Like, you lift, your body will improve. As your body improves, you will respect yourself more. And in addition, other people will respect you more. I can say that the most important thing is for you to respect yourself, but a lot of the time you need other people to respect you, other people to validate you, so that you can believe in yourself. And I mean, external validation doesn't lead to happiness at the end of the day, but it can start you on the path if you're already so down in the depths. I mean, who doesn't like a compliment? I've seen this. People respect me more now. People respect me more when I've started lifting compared to when I wasn't. People respected me more at the end of high school than in middle school. Then again, that could have just been like being middle school kids. You know, being middle schoolers. But even now, I find that I get respect more. Or rather, I demand respect. That leads to number 5, which is your mental health will improve. As you lift and become engrossed in fitness, you can believe in yourself more. Because you have seen yourself become better. That's a powerful thing. If you think you're depressed, but you've never improved yourself, no, you need to improve yourself. If you feel sorry about yourself and you haven't done anything, you should feel sorry for yourself. Because you never did anything to garner respect. Does that mean that you'll never get respect? I don't think so. I think you can. You can definitely change the way you think about yourself. Just like I did. And before I did not get the respect I wanted, now I do. I remember for a long time, I wanted respect by people. I wanted people to respect me, look up to me. And now, people do. People respect me. And it's powerful because maybe not powerful. No, it is powerful in the way that it changes how you think. People respect you. You respect yourself. That's one way it can go. Would I say, let's see. I would say I've become a better person now than I was before when I was really focused on getting respect. Maybe I still am trying to get respect. Maybe the person that I want respect from has changed, but I have gotten some respect. And it fulfills a need. I believe that's the third or fourth. I believe it was the fourth, which is the need for recognition. I think respect ties into that, because if you respect someone, you acknowledge that there is something about them that you like, and that's recognition. That's achievement on your part. It fulfills a need. It fulfills one of my needs, really. Anyway, the last one is fitness teaches you about life. The most important thing about fitness is progressive overload. And this is a process where you get better and better over time. Whether it be day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, so on and so forth. If you know this from lifting and fitness, then you can extrapolate it to everything else in your life. And that is extraordinarily powerful. Extraordinarily? Never. It means that everything you do could be another skill to level up. For example, in the gym, you just started and maybe you can only bench press the bar. Over weeks, you start adding more weights to the bar. And you find that you can bench press it. Like, same reps, you can get the same numbers for an increased weight, which means that you've gotten stronger. So what if you could do this for every skill? In the gym, you start at level 0, but you can level up. In life, you start at level 0. I mean, what level is an infant, right? You literally start off as level 0, and then you become better. And the thing is, you can improve to the point where you don't even recognize your past self. Now back to the bench press, you can start with an empty bar, which is 45 pounds. In a couple of years, you could end up at 225. which is 245 plates on both sides, a total of 545 appendages. You can 5 times the weight that you lift in a relatively short period of time. And I've said this before, but if you improve 1% every day for a year, you'll become 37.8 times better at that thing. Not even lifting will allow you to progress that fast. Maybe not even a quarter. But even less than that, you would still be like 8 to 9 times better in a year. And if you think about 8 to 9 times better as something could mean, well, I mean, it's hard to like quantify things. For like sociability, it's hard to quantify. But just becoming 8 to 9 times better at something, that's a lot. Like, imagine 8 to 9 times your current income, unless you don't earn anything. But 8 to 9 times your current, like, your income. Like, if you earn $30,000 a year, that's 240 to 270K now. Like, that's a lot. I mean, learning this, I treat life as a game. I have skills like strength, sociability, discipline, empathy. So everyone has these skills. It just depends on what level you're at. Therefore, all these are skills that you can get better at. And that's the beauty of lifting. You lift, and then you discover that you can improve yourself a lot. And then you think about, could I do this with something else? And you can. And then you discover that you can become your video game character. Because the most addictive part of a video game character or a video game is that you improve. Right? Your character or avatar improves. Your metrics, your wins, something improves. And I think if once you discover that you yourself can improve incredibly, you'll never go back to video games. I mean, why play a virtual game to improve a virtual character when you can play in real life, improve the real you, and see benefits all the time? Not just when you play the game, but all the time. When you are you. When you're awake. Maybe when you're even dreaming. A better body. Clearer mental health. A girlfriend. Friends who care about you. Family that loves you. There's so much that you can get. So much that you can miss out on. Fitness also, or progressive overload also teaches you that everyone starts somewhere. No one is born with the level of skill that they have. Everyone starts at zero. Everyone starts at zero, then builds up. Everyone had to train and develop. Someone may have talent for something, and think about it or not, that might just be starting off at a higher level, or not even starting off at a higher level, just improving yourself early. Like, somehow you had an improvement in that skill early on, or had basically like a higher multiplier. Like, you would improve more per experience or a given amount of time for a certain activity, and that would lead you to end up with a higher level. And that might be talent. And the thing with talent is you can't just use talent and only use talent and get by. You have to train. Put in the work and effort. If everyone didn't start perfect or at where they were currently, It also means that you're not lacking. You may feel lacking because, you haven't leveled up things, but that's just a time difference, right? Someone who's 10 years older than me has 10 years more of experience to improve themselves. I lack 10 years, which is expected that that person would be better in skills than me. But I have 10 years to catch up. I don't need to beat him when I'm at my age and he's at his age. I just need to beat him when I'm at his age. I mean, it's like a tree. You plant it and wait some more decades, then you come back and it's a massive tree. And that's progressive overload. Except you are the tree. And you're working when no one else is looking. So, fitness has changed my life, and it will change yours. Everyone recommends exercise, but you don't do it. You have some reason for not doing it. I'm telling you, you need to do it. You absolutely need to. Because you don't know how much greener the grass is on this side. I don't blame you for not doing exercise. I don't. Maybe you don't believe that it's better to exercise, and I don't blame you for that. And I'm telling you now that if you could experience what I am, you would never go back to the ways that you were, or to the ways you would never go back to your previous ways. I'm telling you now, you would love it so much here. You would love fitness and exercise so much that you'd be wondering what you were even doing in the past. Because that's how it was for me. And I think that will be that for you.